One more thing I forget to mention, and I wanted to be it a part of this video, but I was cut off anyway because I reached the limit. More than half hour, something like that. Whatever it is that you're doing, let go of guilt and shame. Trust me. I know many people who are, let's say, conscious booze consumers, and they constantly feel guilty for even taking, I don't know, drink or two, maybe occasionally in 10 or 15 days. They're literally destroying them, their mind, their psyche, their health, their appearance. Same is with people who are obsessed with health, especially these days. I mean, there are so many informations, bro. Who were coaching our ancestors about their habits? They were happy if they had carrots in the garden to eat. By the way, one of the public figures and very influential uh, person here who has massive following said that his grandma, before or after war, I'm not sure, but they were only eating carrots. They were eating carrots so much that their skin became, after a while, yellowish and orange. And the woman lived 105 years. They were happy even if they had to eat anything. So please, this exaggerating, and I've noticed that the people who exaggerate the most and are taking care the most and are so obsessed with reversed aging, eating, so on, so forth, either lost their lives in tragic accidents, or they are so obsessed that they are exaggerating with consumption of the products, that they literally destroy themselves and their appearance. So please be intuitive. I'm not here to propagate destructive behavior, but if you are from time to time enjoying, I don't know, in a cigar or in a drink, do it and forget about it. Don't beat yourself up and feel guilt and shame because you're not living the healthy lifestyle. People who are too obsessed with healthy lifestyle, unfortunately, many of them go into obsession, and then they experience some unwanted things just for the sake of the balance in this universe. Exaggerating in anything isn't good. Simply be natural. Be natural. I remember a long time ago, I was so lucky to many times through the social media interact with my favorite spiritual gangster, Deepak Chopra, and I remember that once when he was doing more often lives, I asked him, I was lucky to ask him many times to ask him, and this particular time it was about positivity and always stay positive. And yes, I am for optimism and for seeing light, but in natural human way. So when I asked him about this obsession with positivity and positive thoughts and always be positive, he told me that that's bullshit, and that I mean, he didn't use the word bullshit. I'm saying bullshit. He told me that that's contra contradictory, because people who are forcing themselves to always be positive, end up uh, being most depressed and in opposite state of being. So he said that the best thing to practice is to be natural. When you are sad, cry, bro. When you are happy, be happy. When you are having some unpleasant thoughts, the key is awareness. So being aware that, okay, I'm now having unpleasant and unwanted thoughts, let them go. Because the more you fight something and the more you are, I don't want to think unpleasant thoughts and negative thoughts, the more they literally attack you. But when you are in a place and in a state of being neutral and observing, that's like awesome man Arundhati, who said, whatever you are putting on a pedestal is watching at you from the high, so, and is treating you like a fan. So decrease importance, don't put anything or anyone above you. Whatever you are so obsessed with, you are just emitting sign that you are not living it. People are obsessed with goals. If I don't achieve this goal, I am unworthy. And the more they are obsessed, the more the goal is, or even if they achieve it, they immediately have a new one. So they don't even give themselves the permission to enjoy in the happiness of fulfilling that desire. So always be natural, always be humanly, always be aware that there is a way and a path to achieve all your desires spontaneously. So I think that Deepak Chopra even has the book Spontaneous Fulfillment of Desires. We are coming from the field, everything around you, and even you and I were taught. I was taught in my parents' head once. So if everything was a thought and everything comes from the unified field, you being able to attune yourself to the field and to allow the unified field to work and speak and flow through you, you will put yourself in a place of non-resistant, and you will be a living example of literally spontaneous fulfillment of all your desires. That's something I wish to you. That's something I had to learn in harder way. So don't put any of those things on too big or too much of in importance. Yes, those things are important, but being obsessed and putting them on a pedestal just makes you and that more distant. It makes everything more far away from you. Become someone, as I said, and as I like to open these videos, you're God's highest form of creation, and it's natural for your identity to be doing well in all areas of your life. If something's missing, that doesn't mean that you're unworthy, that you're stupid, that something's wrong with you, as I used to think for years. No, that just means that there are some things that you must unlearn towards the subject. Whether it's love, whether it's success, whether it's wealth, whether it's health, wealth, love, happiness, put it all in one box, whole life success, just means that somewhere there is resistance and there are some things that you must unlearn, And I think that Rumi even said, how was that quote about love? That you don't have to search love. It's awesome. Here it is. Uh, Listen, and this can be applied in any areas of your and my life. The quote attributed to Rumi is, your task is not to seek for love, but merely to seek and find all barriers within yourself that you have built against it. The idea is that you don't need to search for love externally, but rather focus on clearing the internal obstacles, such as fear, ego, all insecurities that are preventing you from experiencing and giving love. By addressing these barriers, love can flow freely from within and be received more openly. So everything is this whole entire universe is a ebb and flow, uh, give and take, ocean waves flowing in and out. So we are inseparable. We are this whole system, and as this was beautifully explained by the Rumi for love, the same can be applied in all areas of your life. Uh, there is no need for us to chase, to run, to just to unlearn and let go of all the barriers that are blocking us from receiving what it is that we desire. As Deepak said, your desire is your destiny, and your desire is given to you because you and only you have the tools and the capacity to bring them forth into existence. No one, the beauty of every single soul is that nobody can contribute to this world what you can. Mine is probably this, to be the messenger. Yours might be whatever it is, but the beauty of all this existence is uniqueness and our destiny being our desire. So, Sat Chit Ananda, existence, consciousness, bliss. Expand your consciousness, expand your awareness, and be most of the time, if not all your time, in highest state of consciousness when you are just a receiver and a messenger, and everything flows like the most beautiful song. You're not your thoughts are not here, you're just a receiver. You're just a receiver. Like you are receiving this message, you're receiving thoughts from the collective consciousness. If you're still stuck in collective consciousness, that's why your thoughts are unpleasant. But as you improve and work on yourself, you will see how beautiful is the record player in higher states of consciousness, because in a higher state of consciousness are beautiful minds, all bringing their part of notes to create a beautiful music and to elevate what's going on here now and what will. It's our job to awaken, it's our job to make this life and this place better for ourselves and for the generations that are yet to come. So, in higher state of consciousness, there is no competition because there is awareness that the more others around you are succeeding, the more that is beneficial for you, and everyone is doing whatever they can to empower each other. There is no competition on the higher realms of consciousness, because we all know that we are here to support each other and to literally be the proof of how, through the beautiful and meaningful synchronicities, uh, this journey is, as I said, and as it should be for every single person, fairy tale. Unfortunately, through the brainwashing, most of humans think that fairy tales are just for chosen ones. No, they're for everyone. The question is whether or not you believe that fairy tale is also for you.